This watch is made to be used and abused. No, really. Hello everyone, Chris here with Awkward Horology, and we are back again with another unboxing and review. This time with the Boldr Voyage, the Antarctic. This is a Gada watch that is typically Boldr in everything it does, namely being big and being made to be beaten to within an inch of its life. But is it worth it? Well, let's find out. Well, as you can see, the Boldr website has grown quite substantially since I was last on here, which makes sense. I bought the Odyssey Freediver around 2 years ago. You've got watches with more of a range now. You've got the Voyage range, which is completely new, which is what we're reviewing today. You've got a Pokemon Special range, interestingly enough, which is also part of the Voyage series. You've got your chronographs, you've got your big chunky divers. You've got knives now, you've got gears, you've got gift card, and you've also got other parts with the brand and a summer pick section. It just shows that Boldr as a company is growing, and yes, that is really nice to see from a smaller micro brand that is starting to grow. I'm going to leave a non-affiliate link for the Boldr Voyage Antarctic in the description below, so if you do like it, please click on the link and support that company by picking it up. It is non-affiliated, so I won't be getting anything from it. However, what I would also be doing as well in the description below is leaving some affiliate links to both AliExpress and Amazon listings of Gada watches that I think you should also be considering as well if this one isn't quite for you. I'll leave all of those links in the description below, but let's get on with the review. So first off, this package arrived in great time with all the usual present and accounted for stuff. This time, no great big plastic box like last time, which I have to say was a little bit disappointing, but instead a nice eco-friendly cardboard package with a watch travel case as well, so slightly more functional, but I just loved the big to-do that you got with the Odyssey. Doesn't matter either way, it's okay. This is nice, so let's get on to the specs. 40mm case diameter, 48mm lug to lug, so compact lug to lug, but it is a thick boy at 14mm thickness. Finally, to top off these measurements, we have a 20mm lug width. This watch features the no date Seiko NH38 316L stainless steel construction, high dome boxed sapphire crystal, BGW9 Superluminova, and a screw down crown which gives the watch 200 meters of water resistance. So yeah, definitely high spec. So as usual, I'm going to spend a little bit of time on my thoughts with this watch. On the wrist, it wears okay from certain angles, but the thickness can make itself obvious from time to time, and in my opinion could have been at least 1mm thinner, even if that does bring it down to 100 meters of water resistance, which I doubt it would have. I think it would have stayed at 200 meters, which in my opinion is plenty for a tough style Gada watch. Also, you have to give Boldr a little bit of credit for keeping their angular design philosophy whilst paying homage to a number of vintage watches from the past. I like the dial and I like the faux patina on this watch, making it look a little classier than it would have been without. The bracelet, as you would expect, it has solid end links and a milled clasp and lots of micro adjust, with screw links in a 3-link oyster style configuration. If you're into bigger watches or have a bigger wrist, then I would definitely recommend this to you. However, I have to add a caveat to this. Online, this watch retails directly from Boldr at £358. So if you can find it elsewhere, but it is becoming a little harder to find at the moment. Now, the reason that I'm mentioning the website is because I bought this watch directly from Boldr and realised that after I pulled the trigger that the tax for this would be around £130, making this watch not a sub £400, but actually closer to £500. And that amount of money for a well-spec'd watch isn't necessarily a bad choice, but you have other options available today in the market from micro brands and big brands. So I may not be able to recommend it for you at that much. Perhaps the prices may go down in the future though. But overall, the watch is solidly built and feels really good on wrist. I just wish it was 1mm thinner or around £100 cheaper, including the taxes. So there you go, my second Boldr, and I have to say the workmanship and quality that goes into this watch is always good, and they're always good with Boldr. I can see this one as a perfect holiday watch or mess around Gada watch. I just wish the movement was either PT5000 or a Miyota 9000 series for the price. Now, don't get me wrong, the NH series is fantastic, but I feel that it should maybe be a little cheaper. Perhaps the no date is the reason why it's a little bit more expensive. Either way, what has your experience been with Boldr in the past? Let me know in the comments below, and if you want to see more videos and more reviews, please click on here to see some more. See you soon, guys.